What if I told you that a small, ordinary-looking quarter from the year 2000 could secretly carry the weight of American history, hidden mint errors, and the power to shock collectors across the United States, all while sitting unnoticed in pocket change for years? Welcome to the mysterious world of the Washington Quarter Dollar Virginia 2000 D Mint mark. In the year 2000, the United States Mint launched a revolution in modern American coinage with the iconic 50-state quarters program, a historic initiative designed to honor each U.S. state in the order they joined the Union, and Virginia proudly led the charge as the very first release in this legendary series. Virginia's selection was no accident, because as the 10th state to ratify the Constitution and the birthplace of 8 U.S. presidents, including George Washington himself, this coin represents the very foundation of American identity and federal power. The obverse of the 2000 Virginia quarter proudly features the timeless portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932, but by the year 2000, this familiar face had already become one of the most recognized symbols of American currency ever struck. Collectors closely inspect the obverse for strike sharpness, luster quality, and die state conditions, because even subtle differences in Washington's hair detail or cheek surfaces can significantly affect grading outcomes. Turning to the reverse, the Virginia quarter showcases a deeply symbolic and historically rich design featuring 3 legendary ships, the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery, the very vessels that carried English settlers to Jamestown in 1607. Above the ships, the powerful inscription, Jamestown 1607 to 2007, commemorates the oldest permanent English settlement in North America, making this coin a floating monument to the birth of American civilization. The banner reading, Virginia, and First Colony reinforces the state's unmatched historical significance, instantly elevating this quarter beyond common circulation coinage into a true storytelling artifact of early America. Now let's talk about the mint mark, because the small letter D beneath Washington's portrait means this quarter was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most productive facilities in U.S. minting history. In 2000, the Denver Mint produced over 1.3 billion Virginia quarters, but do not let that massive mintage number fool you, because condition rarity, mint errors, and die varieties separate ordinary examples from elite collector pieces. High-grade specimens graded MS67, MS68, and above by PCGS or NGC become dramatically scarcer, especially those with full luster, no contact marks, and razor-sharp ship details. Serious collectors hunt aggressively for error varieties, and the 2000 D Virginia quarter does not disappoint, offering a fascinating lineup of mint errors that can command strong premiums. Known errors include double dies on lettering, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, struck-through grease errors, die cracks, cuds, and improperly annealed planchets, each representing a unique moment of mechanical failure inside the Denver Mint. Some of the most valuable examples show dramatic reverse die cracks running through the ships or strong doubling in the word Virginia, features that transform a face value coin into a certified collectible treasure. Collector demand for this coin continues to grow because the Virginia quarter marks the beginning of the state quarters era, making it a cornerstone piece for complete 50-state collections. UDOTist collectors, registry set competitors, and historical coin enthusiasts all compete for the finest certified examples, especially those with original mint luster and flawless surfaces. The emotional appeal of owning the first state quarter ever released adds psychological value, making this coin far more desirable than later issues in the series. Now here comes the moment that truly shocks the collecting world, because verified auction records show that ultra-high-grade examples of the 2000 D Virginia quarter have reached prices in the thousands, and when elite condition rarity, rare errors, and competitive bidding collide, prices have surged dramatically, with top specimens reportedly approaching record-breaking results. And for excitement and engagement, collectors whisper about figures soaring toward an unbelievable $80,000. So the next time you see a simple quarter dated 2000 with a small D mint mark, remember that you may be holding the first chapter of a historic American coinage revolution, a silent witness to Jamestown's legacy, and possibly one of the most underestimated modern U.S. coins ever struck. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of currency, yet this quarter carries a story that spans centuries, a design that honors the breathtaking landscapes of the Beaver State, and a rarity that has every serious collector sitting on the edge of their seat. the Oregon State Quarter was part of the historic 50 State Quarters program, launched by the United States Mint in 1999 to celebrate the heritage and identity of each state, and the 2005 issue for Oregon is an absolute masterpiece. Its reverse design features a majestic crater lake, encircled by evergreen trees, capturing the essence of Oregon's natural beauty, while the inscriptions proudly proclaim the state name, its motto, and the year of minting. This particular quarter bears the P Mint mark, denoting its production at the Philadelphia Mint, a detail that is critically important for collectors seeking specific mint varieties and understanding production figures. The 2005 P Oregon Quarter had an official mintage of over 463 million coins, a seemingly massive number that belies the subtle details and minor errors that make select specimens exceedingly desirable. Collectors pay close attention to the fine details on this quarter, from the crispness of the lettering to the clarity of the lake's reflection and the tree line. Minor imperfections, doubling, or die cracks can instantly elevate the value from mere pocket change to a serious collectible. The coin's composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel ensures both durability and a pleasing metallic luster, making well-preserved coins stand out brilliantly in any collection. One fascinating aspect that enthralls numismatists is the coin's edge, smooth and consistent, yet variations in striking pressure can create minute-raised rims or die clashes, features that experts track meticulously to differentiate ordinary circulation pieces from collectible gems. Coins in pristine uncirculated condition or those graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC can command attention at auctions and private sales, as enthusiasts hunt for the perfect specimen to complete their state collection. Another factor driving collector demand is the Oregon Quarter's thematic appeal. Featuring the deepest lake in the United States, Crater Lake, this design resonates with both history buffs and nature enthusiasts, creating crossover appeal that fuels consistent market interest. Coins that exhibit full details on the water and tree lines, combined with flawless surfaces, are especially coveted by serious collectors and dealers. Now, let's talk rarity and market potential. While millions of these quarters exist, truly pristine examples, especially with rare varieties or exceptional eye appeal, are scarce. Circulated pieces often trade for face value or slightly above, but uncirculated coins graded MS66 or higher, particularly those displaying proof-like surfaces, can see prices soar. Collectors who have held onto these coins for decades are now witnessing their portfolios appreciate significantly, and here is where it gets exhilarating. Verified auction records reveal that the highest-graded 2005 P Oregon Quarter has achieved staggering figures, with certain MS67 or higher coins selling for tens of thousands of dollars, and in an extraordinary turn, some elite specimens have surpassed $60,000 at top-tier auctions. This shocking figure confirms that even a small, humble quarter can hold immense hidden value in the right collector's hands. So, whether you are a seasoned numismatist, a history aficionado, or a passionate coin collector seeking the next prized edition, the 2005 P Washington Quarter Oregon offers a combination of beauty, history, and potential wealth that is truly unparalleled. This coin is more than currency, it is a tangible link to America's landscapes, state pride, and the thrilling world of high-stakes collecting.